spectacular.
We
yes.
could sit here for 3 hours and just listen to you tell us these stories and weave the tale. All right, so let me begin with, excuse me, that this is where we're moving into next. This is an exfoliation story. This is a pointed, targeted, if you have a fine line, a deep wrinkle, a crevice, an uneven patch. These, a set of 10, I'm gonna have you open one, my dear, and pull one out. These are, I hope you don't mind me boiling it down just for the purposes of time. These look like oversized Q-tips. They have been drenched in active ingredients. They are one of the coolest things I've ever seen or heard about. But in Korea, this is their version of a lunchtime facial. It's called aqua peeling. The dermatologist is actually not Dr. Oracle. He's named his brand in Korea Dr. Oracle because he hopes to be an oracle within skincare. Really, his name is Dr. Rowe?
Dr. Rowe.
Dr.
Exactly.
Rowe. Okay, so what is aqua peeling?
So aqua peeling is a trend that I was fascinated to see last year, but it's picking up now in Korea even bigger. It's a trend that actually combines hydration and exfoliation all in one. And it started in the doctor's offices where women would go. All of my Korean friends would go there every single week for their lunchtime facial and just come out glowing and with radiant skin because their skin is exfoliated and hydrated at the same time. And these two were not really achievable together before, and the fact that you can get that.
What, hydration and exfoliation?
Exactly.
Yes, correct.
Right? Because exfoliation, sometimes it does leave that dry patches on your skin. You have to rinse it off and you have to wait a few minutes until any redness or any type of irritation goes away. But now, this is really that more gentle way of exfoliating because it infuses hydration at the same time.
Okay, so I'm super fascinated. By the way, it's very gentle. I'm not feeling any weird, like horrible stinging, which is great, except there is AHA complex in here.
Exactly.
Developed by a dermatologist, one of the leading ones in Korea. It gives you essentially smoother, softer, glowier, radiantier skin, and you're getting 10. So before we find out how we use them and what your studies prove, because that's pretty amazing, 10 equals how many treatments? Are we doing these once a month, once a week? Once a week,
twice max.
So nearly 3 months worth.
Exactly.
For $40.
I would say even 4 months.
Okay, so we'll round up. 4 months, $40, $10 a month to get once a week in that month. So then $10 divided by 4 weeks is like $2.50 for a lunchtime facial that women in Korea are obsessed with. Okay, so now before we see how to do this, can we just talk about what scientifically was proven when you did it?
Yeah, exactly. So we tested it with the 22 women, and after 1 day, 95% said that their texture appears more refined and smooth. They also said that after 1 day, the skin appears more radiant.
1 day.
In
1 day.
In 1 day.
In 1 day. And then what happened further? Because I know we went a little further out 1 week.
Yes. So after 1 week of use, 100% agreed that the precision of the swab makes exfoliation easier. And 90% of the participants said that they would add this to their routine without hesitation.
Without hesitation.
Without hesitation.
Nobody
wants a complex routine.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, now, Christine, here's where you come in, my dear.
Yes.
It's the coolest concept, although I have no idea what to do with it.
So this oversized swab, you just gently sweep it over the face. And because it's a swab format, it is so amazing for not only full face application, but also precision application wherever you have troubled spots or certain areas that you want to target. And you go in. I like to do my T-zone, my nose.
Now,
and
the
then my
areas,
chin area.
Miss Christine, because again, this is Korea's version of a lunchtime facial.
Yes.
So explain this to me. The areas where you really want to target, what would I be targeting? Like, I have a very deep crevice between my eyebrows. No, I'm serious. Is that what I'm targeting?
Well, I don't see it, Sean, but you would be targeting that area. The T-zone is always a great place. It's wherever you feel like you need some exfoliation. And exfoliation is critical in skincare because if you have that dead skin cell buildup, over time, your good skincare, all those expensive creams that you're getting, they're not going to go where they need to go.
Well, and the other thing is that the more dead skin cells you have building up, the more they are exacerbating fine lines and wrinkles.
Exactly.
Inversely, when you slough off, when you get rid of all of those, now the fine lines and wrinkles appear softer. So so you get 10. This is nearly a 4-month supply. They come pre-moistened with what, my dear Sarah?
Pre-moistened with lactic acid and glycolic acid, which are great for reducing your pores and also the fine lines and wrinkles. It helps smooth the skin, and we have some really great test results. Women, after one day of use that 95% of them agree that the texture appears more refined and smooth.
W Magazine, these were featured in W Magazine. The press is astronomical. By the way, it is quite compelling to me as I take this pre-moistened, really Q-tip, oversized one for your whole face out.
Yeah.
It is compelling to me that one of Asia's leading dermatologists, I would imagine he is kind of likened to Asia's version of Dr.Oracle. Am I correct?
Yes, you're exactly right.
He's the big dude over
Dr.
here.
Rowe.
Dr.
Rowe. So he has this huge franchise of Dr.Oracle all over Asia. It is one of the top derm clinics in Asia. Obviously huge in Korea, and women go to Dr.Oracle to get their lunchtime facials, this aqua peeling treatment every week. And this Dr.Oracle actually brand trickled this onto a skincare product, which is this new cotton swab format.
Feel my skin, by the way. I know this does not shock you. I mean, you actually are bringing this to us, but
it's really smooth.
It is. I just can't. I'm going to be using these every day, which you should not. Don't use them every day. A, it won't last you for months. B, they are, though gentle, full of potent exfoliating ingredients, so you don't need to use them every day. You're not supposed to. But unbelievable, the sensation, Christine, and also the results. So here's my question. If you haven't covered this, at what period in the day am I doing this? Is it like a before bed and then overnight sleeping with it on?
Yes, so our recommendation would be first to cleanse, tone, and then you just use this all over the face. And then the best part is you don't have to wash it off. You can go straight to your treatment steps.
What about when I'm wanting to target? Can I target marionette lines?
Yes.
What about lines around the lip? Can I migrate it down the neck? I mean,
Yes. Oh,
when
definitely.
are you coming out with the body size version? Just kidding.
Yes, thank you. A huge jumbo size. This is great for the neck also because it helps to really smooth that texture on your neck. You want to remove those dead skin cells whenever you can, right? And this is such a fun way to do that. And also, I like to just kind of sit on my couch, watch a movie, and just go over my T-zone and U-zone, and that's it.
So if you are oily, this is probably terrific.
This is terrific.
Breakout
I have combination,
hormone,
exactly.
yes.
Because it also has great hydrating ingredients which help to soothe the skin. So there's tea tree extract, there's wintergreen extract, and then there's lemon fruit extract.
Plus,
so
of
it's a
course,
beautiful blend.
The AHA and the
glycolic acid, exactly. Those are the potent ingredients that help to exfoliate the skin, reduce the size of your pores, and diminish your fine lines.
I am obsessed with how my hand feels. I also want to call out what a great time as we are, I think, about halfway through our quantity that we have. And if you want Easy Pay, which by the way, this is a 4-month supply for $40. If you want Easy Pay though, you can use or apply for and use your Q card, which is the QVC credit card. So 10 oversized pre-moistened swabs. You use 1 a week. So this will virtually last you 4 months. And, since it is winter and the air we're living in our homes is quite dry.
Exactly.
I don't know if in Korea they do this, but here we use
the
the
same.
humidifiers,
It's the
right?
same,
'Cause
yes.
it's just,
Yeah.
just the air that you breathe, the windows closed, the fireplace cranking, the forced air heat on, is naturally speeding up the drying process of your skin and the aging process. So this is your potentially new best friend, and you're getting 10 of them. They're good for all skin types. And can you just also reassure us, the facial peel lunchtime thing can
The
sometimes
aqua
be,
peel.
it can be scary if it's too strong. These are gentle.
Exactly. These are gentle. I mean, personally, I always had the fear of exfoliation and peel. I would just run the opposite direction when I hear the
Correct.
word peel because of that irritation, the
doubt.
redness. But dry patches that lasted a really long time, which I don't want, especially in this winter season.
Yes.
So now this one keeps it really simple and easy, but also it just never keeps my skin dry. That's really where the magic is once again.
I can't help but stare at your skin as well. You and Christine have the most stunning skin. Wow.
Thank
So
you.
many cool things still to come in this show. The debut hour of Glow Recipe Beauty. Sarah and Christine left big corporate French U.S. beauty skincare Goliath